Ladies and gentlemen, may I have your attention, please?
Keep this frequency clear.
Don't touch that dial.
Are we on the air?
Hello, and welcome to the News Guru News Show.
Radio.
Tune in and rip it off. Now for your host, James Ledbetter.
The news will commence in T-minus 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Good afternoon, folks, and welcome to another edition of the News Guru Talk Show. I'm James Ledbetter, your host. It's April 12th, Wednesday, 2017. Today I want to talk about something that's been bothering a lot of people, mainly conservatives, is the internet censorship that's going around, and it's a reality. It's a reality that we need to open our eyes to and see what's really going on. I was piddling around on the internet and come across an article from U.S. News and World Report. It was written a while back, and the article is talking about how Google Inc. is not only the world's biggest website for information, but it's also the world's biggest censor. And that's truth. That's reality. That's the reality that we woke up to in the middle of last year. And it's mainly conservatives that are taking the hit. The liberal MSM has declared war on the alternative media. That's me, that's Alex Jones, that's Drudge Report, that's Breitbart, and namely many others. They've declared war because they want to be the one controlling you and controlling what you think and controlling how you feel about certain things. Now, me personally, it's hitting me hard, especially on my YouTube channel. I'm starting to notice really strong censorship going on. So Google is starting to control what the people see and what the people think. So you have CNN, you have MSNBC, you have all of these other news networks waging war on the alternative media. Not only is that the strongest form of censorship that there is, but it's wrong. Basically what they're saying is if you don't agree with our evil ideology, we're going to censor you. And we're going to block you from being able to communicate with other people of like-mindedness. The article goes on to say the company maintains at least 9 different blacklists that impact our lives, generally without input or authority from any outside advisory group, industry association, or government agency. Google is not the only company suppressing content on the internet. And then it goes on to talk about Reddit. I have completely been banned from Reddit because of my conservative views. I have been banned from Reddit. Shadow banned is what they call it. Where you can keep posting and you can keep posting, but nobody sees your posts. Nobody sees the links that you've posted. Only you see it. And I've given up on Reddit. I've actually just said, you know what? I've threw Reddit in the garbage where it belongs. Because Reddit is no longer what it started out to be. Where you share links of articles and videos that touched you personally, and you share it with others to see what they think, to see how they feel. and see how many people are like-minded with you. They've completely censored that. Google, YouTube. There's YouTubers now. They're panicking. They're trying to find a way to make the money that they were making before. And this is not only conservative posts. PewDiePie is not even remotely political in any way, has no political views. He's a gamer. He records himself playing games and acting silly. But now they have censored him. They've censored many YouTubers, and InfoWars was doing a piece the other day showing you how they're censoring their videos. In other words, we're not making any money off YouTube anymore. YouTube has completely turned into a free YouTube video platform now, like they were in the beginning. And it's only going to get worse, people. It's not going to get any better. And that's the sad part. Now, I'm going to show you this YouTube, my YouTube analytics page. Look at the very first entry here. Sharia law has completely taken over America is the title of the video. You go over and you see that it's actually got 60,000 views. So they're actually suppressing the views now. You go on the video and you see it's got over 60,000 views. But here in the analytics, it says it's got 47,729 views. And I only made 61 cents. That's not even $1. That's not even $1. But you go to the very next one, Fukushima radiation dwarfs Chernobyl. And you go over, it's got 19,708 views. And I made $20.48 off of the video. The next video, you have Secret Service to investigate Madonna for threatening to blow up the White House. 24,664 views, and I made $23.47. Now go back to the top again. Sharia has completely taken over the United States. Let's just say 47,729 views, and I only made 61 cents. Do you see what I'm saying? And all of the YouTubers are going through this. Let's look at another screenshot that I've made. This is actually the video manager page. And this is the videos that they're censoring. This is only a few. Okay? You have the very first one, which is my radio show intro. It has no views whatsoever. Well, I mean, as far as like conservative or anything, it's only an intro. It's 32 seconds long. And you see that gold $sign next to it? That's not good. Usually a gold $sign means money, 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 money. But no, when that gold $sign is next to the video, it means it's not advertiser friendly. The next video was Thursday's Syria attack, a smart move for Trump. Gold $sign. You see what I'm saying? And once it gets a gold $sign, they quit advertising it. It doesn't show up in feeds. It doesn't show up on anything. So they've suppressed the views on that one. Surprisingly, the third one down, the new pizza commercial, Pepsi commercial exposed, that one hasn't been deemed not advertiser friendly yet, surprisingly. But go down to the last one on this screenshot. Woman identifies as blind. makes herself blind. That's not advertiser friendly. In other words, that woman was on the Dr. Phil show, and he was praising her for her bravery. People, she's crazy. She poured drain cleaner in her eyes because she identified as a blind woman. But we're not supposed to tell y'all about things like that. They deem her a hero. She's insane. And there's a lot of people on the internet the same way. I mean, you have this woman identify, she ran the NAACP for just so long, a great number of years. She's a white woman, and she was pretending like she was black. They're calling that I don't know what they're calling it. Transracial, that's what they're calling it. In other words, she identifies as a black woman, so she must be black. I have a joke that I usually say whenever something like that comes up. I identify as an Apache attack helicopter. So am I an Apache attack helicopter? Or I identify as a human that can fly. Does that mean I can fly? If I go jump off of a bridge, what's going to happen to me? I'm going to crash, and I'm going to fall, and I'm going to hurt, and I'm going to get killed. You see what I'm saying? But if you speak against things like that, you get censored. There's no doubt in my mind that this episode will get censored. I mean, it's going to happen. It's like we're waiting for it. We already know it's going to happen. And there's nothing we can do about it. It's like they're trying to control what you think and how you feel. They're trying to stop your ability to be able to research these things and come up with a logical explanation for what's going on. They're trying to dumb us down, people. They're trying to keep us suppressed. They're trying to keep us down. They're trying to keep us bound so that they can control what we think and how we feel. Now, a while back, I was writing for a news platform called Blasting News. And I'm a conservative, and the editors are liberals. So you already know how that turns out. They don't approve of my articles. They censor my articles because they don't agree, even when I show proof. Even when I show proof that this is a reality, they still censored it, and they still disapproved of it, and they did not post the articles. And it's going that way with YouTube. It's going that way. Oh, Facebook is even worse, people. Let me tell you what happened the other day. My wife, she posted a Christian post on Facebook. Nothing wrong with it. It's what we believe. She posted a Christian post, and Facebook almost shut her whole profile down because of that one post. So it's not only conservative posts, it's anything that Facebook doesn't agree with. It's anything that Google does not agree with. It's anything that the MSM does not agree with, even though you can prove it without a shadow of a doubt. That doesn't matter anymore. So censorship has become the new norm. So if we don't post things that they agree with, they're going to shut us down. So we're going to have to fight this, people. We're going to have to fight it. I mean, this is getting ridiculous. It's getting to the point to where we can't even express ourselves anymore without fear of being persecuted, without fear of being censored, without fear of being blocked and bound with chains and fetters. It's to the point that they're trying to run us away. They're trying to run us off so that they can do whatever they want to do, and their little ideology can reign supreme. Even if the ideology that they have, they can't prove it. It's like the Trump collusion with Russia. They couldn't prove it. Nobody can prove it. There's no proof. There's no evidence that that was even going on. Yet the MSM, they couldn't quit talking about it, like it was a fact or something. And if you spoke against it, oh man. Another bad one is BuzzFeed. Man, that liberal website is just out of control. You know, MTV just did a video talking against white men, white males, trying to tell us how we should think, how we should act, and how we should feel. Luckily, that video gathered enough backlash that they took it down. But that's only the beginning, beloved. That's only the beginning, people. They don't understand. They don't understand that what they're doing is shutting down any ideology that they do not agree with. That is wrong. That is completely against the Constitution of the United States. And then you have liberals talking about, well, Google is a private company. They have the right. No. Let me tell you something about Google. Google has a monopoly on the internet. You can't even run an Android phone without Google. Google has a monopoly, and that changes everything. That changes everything. When you have a monopoly on the whole internet, and you start censoring, it becomes censorship because people rely on you to get information. You have a monopoly, Google. We need to wake up and realize what's going on. And we need to speak up. I've said it in other shows. We need to contact our Congress people. We need to write our Congress people, and we need to let them know what's going on and how we feel about this. Because you're going to start getting a lot of false information from CNN, from MSNBC, from ABC, from NBC. I mean, all this false information that they're pushing, this false narrative, is fixing to become a harsh, cold reality for many people. Well, I, for one, I'm going to speak up, and I'm going to keep speaking up, even though I'm actually doing it for free now. I'm posting videos for free. I'm not making any money doing this anymore. I'm going to have to find another way to support my family. But I'm going to keep pushing this. I'm going to keep pushing this information. And I'm going to keep doing it. And keep doing it. And I suggest you all do the same thing. Well, that's it for this show. I hope that you all have a really great day. I hope that you all open your eyes and start realizing what's going on and how it's being pushed on us. I can't stress enough the importance of contacting your Congress people. Because if we just lay down and let this happen, we lose. We lose. Until tomorrow, you all have a great day. This is James Ledbetter signing off for the News Guru.